Marco, have you ever picked stocks to trade before?
Myself personally, I didn't. I have some people advising me with my investments. If they find that is a good solution to do, they will advise in that moment. Right now we did with Spreadex, and we hope we took the right decisions to help the charity. In our opinion, they are really strong. One is Apple, how strong company and great company they are. The other is Tesla, and the other is BP.
When you're trading, it's important to look at charts and potential market direction of chosen stock before you take a position. What are the most important elements for you when considering your team selection ahead of a game?
Our aim to the match is always to win, and after to decide what will be the plan and the strategy as well, and decide what will be the best 11 to play against different type of opposition always. What we see as a weakness from the our opposition side, their strongest part as well. And of course, after decide what will be the best 11 for us. Behind that is always a plan, one analysis from the opposition side as well, and after we'll decide what will be the best 11.
Traders can keep on top of all the latest updates that could be affecting stocks via news feeds and price alerts. How do you keep on top of players' performances throughout a season and ensure that they are at a peak level for every single game?
Enough tools to try to take them as best as you can. Not just myself, all the staff around me, all the staff at the club as well. You know, the science today in football is a big help for all of us. Not just what we can see with our eyes, but to everything that you have, not just after the match, before the match. Every single day we can manage everything in and off the pitch as well. All the stats come for us. Every player that will start the session, you know how he's feeling, what impact the last session had on him as well, and of course all that tools that you have in our hands make us to take the best decisions you can. This is the main thing, and to take the best from each player.
When trading the markets, it's important to use risk management tools such as stop losses to help protect against unforeseen circumstances. During your career, have there ever been any decisions that didn't work out for you, and how did you recover from those setbacks?
The way to recover for me it is simple. I know that sometimes looks so easy when you talk in this way, but when you make a decision, you have to be 100% sure that in that moment was the best decision, and that you can take for your team or for your players. That is the situation. And of course, the other side, you have someone that is trying to do the same. And of course, in some moments you can win, the others, the result will be different. Conscious, you have to be always that you did your best. And that is the situation. Your job is evaluated in 3 days, of course. And some things the decisions was the correct one, and after 3 days maybe you do 1 or 2 that they are not the best one, because you are making decisions every single minute in your job, you know, and you have to realize that sometimes you did it well and the other times not so well. But you have to go always home with the feeling that you did your best, and you take the best decision in that moment. And because that, you don't have to take regrets from the decisions that you make. You make always in thinking that is the best.
At Spreadex, traders can often use different strategies when trading different markets, such as indices, FX, or commodities. How does your planning differ for league games compared to cup games, or let's say in periods when you have 3 matches in a week instead of 2?
They are different, not completely different, but they are different. When you talk about a long competition like championship, for example, of course, the things will not be decided in 1 match. Of course, even if you have something not good, you have time to recover from that bad result. For example, you know that when you are playing different competitions like Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or other type of competition, you know that in that day your future in the competition will be decided. Of course, you have to prepare your players in some moments in a different way. Even if the aim is the same, that is win football matches, you have to prepare them in a different way. Manage the games in some moments in a different way as well. Everything comes with the work behind the scenes as well, with the plan that we have, our strategy to each match. But of course they are different. They are different competitions, and I think the people that is working in a different business as well, like trading, they prepare more or less in the same way. Sometimes the markets are on a high, and maybe the things looked a little bit different, and the other times they have to have different strategy as well. And I think in different competitions in football we have to to look in the same way. In some moments is to go in a long competition, and the other moments we have to go to decide in that day.
When trading with Spreadex, you can short or sell shares as well as buying them, meaning you can profit from share falling in value as well as rising. How much focus goes onto the defensive side of the game as well as the offensive?
To be the same, the focus has to be the same. Even if you have or not an offensive philosophy, it has to be the same. No one can be a strong team just in the offensive part of the game. Because if you are not strong enough in the defensive part, you cannot be a strong team in general. You have to have the right balance in everything that you are doing. In football it's the same, in different business is the same situation in my opinion. The right balance between both things. Try to be stronger as you can in both moments of the game, defensive and offensive.